Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm thrilled to kick off this exciting new series where we'll explore common mistakes in English that can trip up learners and even native speakers. Mistakes are a natural part of the learning process, and today we're focusing on a pair of words that often get confused. Your and your. Understanding the difference can really enhance your communication skills and boost your confidence. So, let's get started. Understanding your versus your. Part 1 definitions. 1. Your. This is a possessive adjective, which means it shows ownership. When you use your, you're indicating that something belongs to the person you are addressing. For instance, if you say, "Is this your bag?" you're asking if the bag belongs to the person you're speaking to. Examples. What's your favorite book? I like your shoes. Is this your idea? Each of these examples highlights possession, something that belongs to someone. 2. Your. This is a contraction of you are. It combines two words to make communication smoother. For example, in the sentence, "You're going to enjoy this lesson," you're saying that the person will find the lesson enjoyable. Examples. You're a great friend. I hope you're feeling better. You're going to love this restaurant. In these sentences, your provides information about the subject, linking back to the person being addressed. Part 2. The confusion. Now, let's look at why this confusion happens. Many people mix up your and your, resulting in sentences that don't make sense. For example, you might hear someone say, "You're amazing." What they actually mean is, "You're amazing." This small error can lead to some amusing situations. Scenario 1, at a gathering. Picture this. You're at a friend's birthday party and you see an adorable puppy. You want to compliment your friend, so you exclaim, "Your dog is so cute." But if you mistakenly write, "Your dog is so cute," it sounds like you're talking about a dog that belongs to someone named your. Everyone might laugh, wondering who this your is. Scenario 2. Texting friends. Now, imagine you're texting a buddy about weekend plans. You type, "You're going to love this movie." If you meant to say, "You're going to love this movie," it could lead to confusion. Your friend might respond, "Who is your? Is someone else joining us?" This mix-up creates a funny moment, but it also shows how crucial it is to get these right. Quick tips to remember. Here are some helpful strategies to keep your and yours straight. 1. Think of your as possession. If you can replace your with my, then it's probably your. For instance, if you can say, "Is this my book?" it changes to "Is this your book?" 2. For your, substitute with you are. If you can say you are instead, it's your. For example, "You are going to be late," easily becomes, "You're going to be late." 3. Practice writing. Create sentences using both words. For example, "Is this your jacket? You're the best friend I could ask for." 4. Use visual aids. Create flashcards with you're on one side and you're on the other, along with example sentences. This visual approach helps reinforce the differences. 5. Incorporate into conversations. Try using both words in your everyday conversations. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Part 1, Everyday Context. Let's explore some scenarios where these mistakes commonly happen. Social media posts. You share a picture of your new shoes and a friend comments, "Your shoes are awesome." If they type, "Your shoes are awesome," it can create confusion and laughter among your followers. Casual conversations. If you're discussing plans for a party and text, "You're coming, right?" instead of "You're coming, right?" your friend might pause, wondering if they need to invite someone named your. Formal writing. In a professional email saying, "Thank you for considering your application," sounds awkward. It suggests you're thanking someone for considering a person named your, which can be unprofessional. Part 2. Real-life application. In business communications, mixing these up can affect how others view your writing skills. For instance, sending a job application and stating, "I believe your qualifications match the position," could come off as careless if the employer thinks you can't differentiate between the two words. Practice exercises. Let's reinforce what you've learned. Fill in the blanks with either your or your. 1. "I can't believe I'm at the concert tonight." 2. "Is this phone on the table?" 3. "You're the most talented person I know." 4. "Can I borrow a pencil for a moment?" 5. "I think you're going to enjoy this book." Answers. 1 your, 2 your, 3 your, 4 your, 5 your. Common mistakes in English. Misusing their, and their, understanding their, and their. Part 1. Definitions. 1. Their. This is a possessive adjective that shows ownership. When you say their, you're referring to something that belongs to a group of people. For example, in the sentence, "Their house is beautiful," you're talking about a house owned by a specific group. Examples. Their favorite movie is playing. I borrowed their books for the project. Their opinions matter to me. 2. Their. This is an adverb that indicates a place or location. It can also be used in phrases to introduce a sentence. For instance, when you say, "The keys are over there," you are pointing out a specific location. Examples. There is a meeting at noon. Please put the book over there. There are many ways to learn English. 3. There. This is a contraction of "they are." It combines two words to make communication smoother. For example, in the sentence, "They're going to the park," you're indicating that a group of people is heading to the park. Examples. They're my best friends. I hope they're ready for the game. They're going to love the surprise. Part 2. The confusion. These words often get mixed up in writing and conversation. For instance, someone might say, "They're going to be late," instead of "They're going to be late." Such mistakes can lead to confusion and sometimes funny situations. Scenario 1. At school. Imagine you're in a classroom and a student says, "They're going to announce the winner soon." Everyone pauses thinking, "Who is there?" But what they meant was, "They're going to announce the winner soon." This mix-up might cause some giggles. Scenario 2. A group outing. Let's say you're planning a trip with friends. You text, "I love their energy," but if you mistakenly write, "I love their energy," your friends might wonder where "there" is and how it relates to the fun. Quick tips to remember. Here are some strategies to keep these words straight. 1. Think of "their" as possession. If you can replace "their" with "my," it's probably "there." For instance, "Is this my car?" becomes "Is this their car?" 2. For "their," think location. If it's referring to a place, it's there. You can remember this by associating it with here, as both indicate locations. 3. Use therefore they are. If you can substitute it with they are, then it's there. For example, they are coming to the party can be shortened to they're coming to the party. 4. Practice with examples. Write sentences that use all 3 words correctly. For example, their car is parked over there. I hope they're joining us for dinner. 5. Create visual aids. Make flashcards with each word and its meaning to help reinforce your understanding. Part 1. Everyday context. Let's explore some situations where these mistakes commonly occur. Social media posts. You share a fun photo with friends and caption it, "They're so fun." If you meant "they're so fun," it might confuse your followers. Casual conversations. While discussing plans, you might say, "They're coming to the event, right?" Instead, it should be, "They're coming to the event, right?" Your friends may find it puzzling. Formal writing. In a business email saying, "Their proposal was accepted" instead of "Their proposal was accepted" can appear unprofessional and careless. Part 2. Real-life application. In professional communications, clarity is key. For example,